We just got a message from Moika. She says to meet her at the speaker's chamber tomorrow. Does that mean your ancient name is ready to be forged? Let's get some good rest today. We need to be at our best for this special moment.
I know the Sacred Flame Stadium is huge.
Take me up! Let's fly!
Though our homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. Stay strong, my soldiers. One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
Morning, traveler. Did you have a nightmare last night? Paimon could hear you tossing and turning in your sleep. Maybe you're just nervous for the final battle? Just shake it off, traveler.
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the...
Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better. I still...
Don't worry. We should only need half a day. The Traveler has been in Natlan a while now.
Come in.
Hey, Malika! Oh, Shilonen and St. Lolly are here too!
We were just talking about you. I invited you here for 2 reasons. First...
Oh yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? The device the Lord...
Perfect. Could I take a look? Well, it looks good. This is definitely enough to... Usually the first step in forging an ancient name is performing a ceremony to extract memories from the ley lines. Still, I've never used something like this before. This is an...
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, that will happen in 3 days' time.
3 days? So soon? Wait, but...
You're worried about the Traveler, aren't you?
Well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought, and Paimon's not very good at thinking. This plan could save countless lives. Paimon understands why people would want to, but... all this time, Paimon has barely left the Traveler's side. Not to mention, we all know this will...
That's right. And as long as we win, the Ode of Resurrection will... The Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories, where mental fortitude, all in Natlan are resolved to win this war. The Sacred Flame will connect us to their fight, so if you want to contribute, just cheer us on, alongside all the people of Natlan.
The most important? Really? That's right. Overcoming dangers side by side. All right, it's decided. Paimon will cheer the loudest up.
It's less about volume and more about mental focus, but I get it. You're just trying to show how much you care.
Of course, this all depends on the successful completion of the ancient name. Otherwise, the Traveler will not join me. That is the condition.
Don't worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe, I will not fail. I know how important this is.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient name.
Good luck, you two. 3 days, huh? What should we do in the meantime? We know you're still rebuilding, so is there anything we can do to help?
From what I've heard, the 2 of you have helped more than enough. you should take a well-deserved rest. Even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warriors can handle them. Don't worry.
Exactly! We can't take a break. We're adventurers. We gotta live up to the name. We still have a long journey ahead of us and so many places to go. The battle in 3 days is just another part of our...
I see. In that case, just... This final battle is extremely important to me. The culmination of my life's... I'm also going to follow my heart. I plan on using these 3 days to calm...
Oh, you know how to paint?
I just learned, actually. I hear it takes a lot of practice to get any good. It could be anything, though. What I really enjoy is the process of getting better at something. Of course, that's only when I have the time. I'm usually too busy.
So that's how you relax. Well, it definitely seems like your style.
All right. Let's go our separate ways for now.
So, if Moika relaxes by working really hard at something, that basically means she never takes a break, right? Wow, she's definitely something else. Oh, hello! Sorry, Moika's not here right now.
There you are.
We made it!
Other than our plan almost falling through, nothing at all. The preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we wouldn't make it before you left and—
Well, if you hadn't overslept...
Details! Anyway, come on. Let's go to the people of this—
Hold on, tell us what's going on first.
Oh yeah. Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't I? Basically, we know about your— Before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a huge feast. All you can eat, with meat by the tableful.
Ooh, all you can eat?
I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. You can eat to your heart's content. You won't want to miss out, I promise. Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit, vegetables, desserts, drinks, you name it. You won't be disappointed.
That sounds amazing! We're in! Well, the best adventurers know how to go with the flow, right? Plus, it sounds like this feast is in your honor. If you don't show up, everyone's hard work will be for nothing. It's our fault for not telling you earlier. So it's okay if you can't make it. Still, if you're not, it'll be super fun! Plus, all our friends will be there. Yes, let's go eat! Huh? What's the holdup, Traveler? Huh? Isn't she paying? Is that okay? It's not like we prepared anything for you.
Well, I definitely wasn't expecting that suggestion. She's the Archon, but we might as well extend the invitation. The Archon is about to fight for us with every—
Then who's gonna be the one?
All of us, of course.
Come in. Oh, it's you four. Is there something you need?
We're here to invite you to the people of the spring.
Ah, I see. This is a special kind—
Exactly. It's a tradition to hold a feast before battle. We couldn't miss out on this.
Plus, I always wanted to do something to thank you for saving me from the Night Kingdom.
That was my duty. Besides, it's all in the past. Although, this feast does sound—
So you'll come?
Of course. No need to notify Amina in advance. You don't need to turn this into some kind of grand banquet on my account. I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary person, not an Archon.
It's not like you're the type to pull rank or something.
True, but my presence changes the way people act. I just don't— Barbecue is best fresh off the grill. And still, people will insist on waiting for me to eat first.
Oh, yeah, Paimon can see that.
Don't worry. I'll jump in if that happens. I can throw manners to the wind. No.
No need. I can take care of it. Anyway, thank you for inviting me. I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process, but now there's something more.
Then let's go together. The main dish should... Ugh, you're kidding. Another... But this is just a small send-off. What are we going to do with all... And again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. Huh? You're here already? Archon? What are you doing?
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here. It's just...
No apology necessary.
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. A lot of people are still busy repairing, but the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we've received a small mountain of delivery.
That's our Star Outlander's popularity for you.
You're saying everyone's here because of us? Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here. Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many people... Yeah, Mika and the Traveler are in this together. They both deserve a celebration. Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party. All this...
No need to go to all that trouble on my— Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce.
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but Sorry. I'm just feeling a bit Oh, speaking of Atea,
Actually, there's something we haven't told. Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack.
What?
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got the chance to see her She was a hero to the very end. Even though her body was at its in her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her child. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize. So I decided to attend in her memory.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just...
Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with tears. Parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, come on, let's get to work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and our...
Wait, you don't have to...
Amina, you mentioned something about first, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay for... If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend. But in addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber.
That would be such a big... I'll get on it, right away. Amazing plan, Malika. It was clear, concise, and organized.
I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering, my approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes.
Whoa. Hana feels like she just learned a thing or two. Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations?
Sounds good. A casual stroll can be hard to come by.
Yes, Coach!
Are you still helping rebuild the tribes?
I heard about your efforts. The Speaker's Chamber it's more effective to have a focused task force, and the Speaker's Chamber can contact the Fatui direct. The worst is over, so it should be fine. I'll confirm it myself. I'll be in touch with next steps. I just need you to compile all existing patient records.
Wow, that's so responsible.
Take me up!
Chaska?
Hello, Archon. I'm, fishing.
Oh, doesn't look like the fish.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fit.
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course,
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has been doing better since your visit. I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper... I'll never be able to replace Koichi. But I will do everything in my power to pull...
That's exactly what your mother is worried about. She doesn't want you to... Grief is not something that can be measured against others. In any case, they've always loved both of you. There's no need for you to...
Yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Thank you, everyone. Sounds like I owe my parents a conversation.
taking a look around. Oh, really?
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I just asked Kanich to help identify some of... The fighting consumed all of Natlan. Countless humans and...
Because Natlan's heroes deserve to be remembered.
Exactly. That is how we, as the living, respect our hero. So let me know if you need extra help, Kanich. Understood. Thank you.
Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast. Oh, but if there are still people you want to see, that's okay. We can head over later, too.
So full. I'm practically a blubber.
What's that?
A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture of?
Oh, it sounds so cute. Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and I only... Wow, she must have been a great fighter.
Wait, now that you mention, I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self, brave and stern. I've never had a dream that felt so real. Just like you said, it felt like...
So it wasn't just me.
Wait, you've had dreams too? Oh, don't tell Paimon you...
It wasn't just them. Some of the Gramps and Grannies who looked after me were there. Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me. I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed. The
same thing happened to me. I dreamt of Io. Oh, right, your Saurian companion.
Io's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so it's been really hard for him. I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I had a dream. I was so happy. In the dream, Io seemed like his normal self again. In real life, Io was still struggling. He barely sleeps.
Traveler, Chaska, did you two...
When did this become story hour? Still, I have nothing to hide. She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said I'm going down... Maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. It was a dream. Nothing more. It's fine. I'm the one being a buzz...
Well, what about you, Traveler? Did...
You're kidding. The captain?
No, of course not!
maybe the traveler's dream is a...
I may know the cause of the dreams. At the end of the battle, its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroron. The traveler's dream is likely a different matter.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams.
Yes, exactly.
So, the traveler saw the captain's...
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be okay if if I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream? You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of it. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What are you saying?
Then I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out the ceremony. I never knew you could make it this way. This formula's...
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients and...
Then you still have a lot to learn. All right, we're ready, traveler. Once you head inside, Auroron will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing.
That's right. Everything's all...
So, you just need to take a nap? Sounds easy enough.
Here, have some water.
You're awake already, traveler? That was fast.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin.
Huh? It was him? Guthrid, right? The military doctor?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping Eon-san. He was the one who developed the draft of lucidity, a drug that could help people with hallucinations.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. Even though my encounter with him was brief, I managed to track down some The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas of justice.
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of...
That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement...
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain...
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary heroes.
Guthrid is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend. But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've never met. And yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly like him.
I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe what the traveler saw was Guthrid.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's no way his soul could have survived that long.
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom for a little bit.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The ruler of death likely wanted to...
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not his own.
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthrid's soul?
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to carry the souls of... It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened. The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction in those with... I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant.
Maybe it has something to do with Guthrid then.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthrid's soul is likely the key to figuring out the captain's true intention.
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together for quite some time.
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Natlan, but it never went beyond.
Let's come back to this later. I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless, I doubt his goal.
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. But like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering...
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the...
Huh?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me, posing the question directly is the...
I'm not so sure, but I'll give it a try.
All right, let's head back and enjoy the...
Take me up!
Thank you so much for coming, everyone! As this gathering comes to a close, let's...
Good luck.
You've got this!
For Natlan!
Thank you, everyone. Today has meant so...
Yeah, today was great. Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free to go. Any volunteers willing to stick around for cleanup, follow me!
Oh, I'm in.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make up at the
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon.
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a piece.
Okay, see you soon!
Time for me to head back too. Oh, wait. I should stop by Aoife's. I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes.
Of course you do. Well, safe travels. Oh, wait! Paimon wanted to ask something. Where... What goes around comes around.
Well, I guess I should head out too. It's gonna be super late by the... I think I'll go see Shilonin. She's probably done with your ancient name by now. I can check for you. Yeah, Shilonin is an amazing engraver. She usually works really fast.
Well, we also don't have anything to do, so why don't we go...
Oh, it's okay. I'm not alone. Turbo Twirly's with me. Still, if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go together.
Whoo! Let's go! Help! Someone's sick!
Hey, remember when you first arrived in Natlan? It was still light out, and we traveled on this road. It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Mualani.
Wow, feels like it was just yesterday.
Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom, you helped us win that battle against the Abyss, and the final battle is just around the corner. Huh? Oh yeah. I was so nervous the night before the pilgrimage, but your words of encouragement, I slept so well that night, and earned the best score I've ever had in the pilgrimage. So, if you're nervous, traveler, maybe I can... I've learned so much from you, but I doubt I can return the favor. I knew it! I really look up to your bravery, traveler. Alright, let's keep going.
Let's fly.
Hey, this is where we met Toto, isn't it?
Yeah, but Toto probably won't be able to come back during the battle. Toto refused to leave this place. Monsters started closing in and he got really... The doctor said he refused to leave because of his territorial instincts. Toto is a gentle creature. He's not aggressive or territorial. He loves his home and wants to share that with everyone in the air. I don't like conflict or violence either. Toto and I are similar in that way. But we want to protect the things we love. Love is an extremely positive and powerful emotion. But sometimes it comes... Now I finally understand what he meant. It's alright. This will all be over soon. The fact that I was born in this era, that I got to meet legendary heroes like you, I've always wanted to see what Natlan would be like without the Abyss. And now, that day is just around the corner.
Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us.
Come on, we're almost there. Wait, that's Hanwi. Hey, Hanwi, what are you doing here? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Aya's mom.
Hello!
Oh no, you seem worried. Is something wrong? She left. Come on, let's follow her. She's really freaking out. What's going on? Oh, it's because of Io.
Oh, right. You said Io's grandparents...
Yeah. When the Abyss attacked, Io's entire family... Io's parents made it through. But the whole family was really close, and now... Io barely sleeps or eats. Maybe he thinks his grandparents are still out there somewhere. But there's no bringing them back. Hey, Io. It's me. Feeling any better? I brought some steak for you. I know it's your favorite. Nope. It's like he doesn't eat.
Traveler, doesn't this situation remind you of abyssal corrosion syndrome?
Huh? What's abyssal?
According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from abyssal contamination. It can cause hallucinations, mental break.
That does kind of sound like what's happening to Io. But
It's hard to say for sure. Still, abyssal power was everywhere during the...
it's possible.
Yeah, that medicine was really effective against the worst cases.
Okay. But just a small amount. Since it was developed...
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
You're okay? I'm so relieved! Thank you so much! That medicine is amazing! Done eating, Io? Then you should get some rest. You've... Okay. You're full of energy, aren't you? Fine. Thank you so much, you two! You helped save Io! Could you share some of that medicine with me? I want to be able to help someone else.
Of course.
You know, I used to take a lot of things for granted. But the battle taught me that very few things in life are permanent. Like this, it makes the things we love even more precious. Actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot.
Yeah, you're so talented and strong. Practically...
Really? So you think I'm doing a good job? Thank you. I won't let you down. All right. We're not far from the track. Bye, Io. Bye, Hanwi. Bye, Anpei. We're here. That was quite the... After you visit Shilonin, you should come over for dinner. You can stay the night.
We wouldn't want to impose. Let's see how things go with Shilonin first.
Totally up to you. You're always welcome. Bye.
When you think about it, we actually haven't known Kachina that... Our journey in Natland feels like it just started, and now it's about to end. That's true. We'll just have to add them to the itinerary. All right, time to go check on our...
Oh, it's you two. The party's over, I'm guessing?
You knew about that?
Of course. Everyone in Natlan is rooting for you. Shilonin is working on the last part of your ancient name. It's best not to bother her when she's in the zone. Your name is a special case. There were quite a few headaches along the way, which slowed the progress. I told Shilonin if we hurry, we might make it to the feast in time to snag the last round of barbecue. I was just teasing, but she gave it some serious thought, nodded, and really hit the ground running after that. It's like my joke lit a fire under her or something.
Sounds like she really wanted that barbecue.
Yeah, it's a favorite in her tribe. I bet she still hasn't realized the feast is already over.
Wait, should we go make some for her then?
I appreciate the thought, but there's no need. I can tell what time it is. The light outside is a dead giveaway. Besides, I knew it was a joke, but we were having a serious conversation at the time, so I decided to give a serious response. Oh, well, anyway, I have something.
Wow, it's your ancient name.
Tumaini, a name surfaced from the very bottom of the River of Souls. It means
A light to guide us through the darkness, like the stars or the moon.
Amazing. Does this name come with a cool chant like the others?
Of course, but that'll come later. The Traveler is the first bearer of this name. Those words will emerge naturally during his journey. Once you return triumphant from the battle, I'm sure you will have fully understood why the Lord of the Night chose this name for you.
Well, getting this name turned out to be easier than Paimon was expecting.
It all came down to the Lord of the Night's power. This situation is the first of its kind. Heck, I doubt we'll—
Imagine receiving that much help from the Lord of the Night only for our most trusted engraver to fail.
Well, success was never a question. You just like to make things seem dramatic.
Hey, it's not like I wanted you to fail. When you've been alive as long as me.
Okay, it all worked out in the end.
Your name was successfully forged, and it passed all my technical tests. But we need to make sure the name has accepted you, and will function normally in your possession.
An Outlander has never received an ancient name before. I wouldn't be surprised if something
So you're saying it's still too early to sell? Well, when it comes to something this important, we can't leave anything to chance.
Oh, don't worry, the process is simple. We can find a quiet place to test it out after dinner. Basically, I need to observe whether your soul can connect to the ley lines, and make sure there are no signs of—
Last time, you essentially barged into the Night Kingdom. But now we must make sure that it will truly accept you. Just leave it to me. I'm a professional.
Oh, and you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back.
Huh? It wasn't destroyed.
If forging an ancient name consumed the memories used to create it, the first person to bear the name would never be remembered. The Pilgrim's Chronicle is still the most significant proof of your adventures in that—
No need to make a fuss. Let's go eat. I'm starving.
Come on, I'll take you to my favorite barbecue.
Barbecue. See? I knew you couldn't—
Oh, well, I forgot to mention, the place has top-tier alcohol as well.
Well, what are we waiting for? Hop to it, people!
Is something on your mind, Sweet Lolly? You barely had anything to—
I didn't think anything could shake me at this age. But the closer we get to the final battle, the more worried I feel. You and the Pyro Archon's fate is pointing toward death. I believe in you. And—
All right, I'm ready. Oh, is—
No, not at all! Sweet Lolly just ate too much.
Yes, that's right. So I should really walk it off. Come on, let's—
Take me up! Yeah!
All set, Shilonen?
Yeah, just need to check one more thing, and... Yeah, okay, we're good.
All right, I'll stand next to you and monitor your connection to the ley lines. This test relies on the same principles as the Spirit Speaker Stone. I heard...
Oh, yeah! Abyssal power kept surging out. If Chaska hadn't destroyed the stone, Vichama would have been...
That's exactly what I'm worried about. All this time, our final foe has continued to corrode the ley lines from the depths of the Night King. Your resistance to its power is remarkable. But you need to tell me if anything feels wrong. If either of us notices something off, the test ends. Don't worry, I'll use elemental power to take care of that. This isn't exactly a picnic in the park. Shilonen, I'm ready to start. Paimon, give us a little more space.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
Whoa, that light is beautiful!
Your connection to the ley lines looks good. Your soul is remarkable. Such a strong presence. Looks like the Lord of the Night has accepted this name and acknowledged you as its bearer. No surprise there, considering we only got this stable connection to the ley lines, no unexpected fluctuations. How do you feel, Traveler?
Then it looks like your ancient name is good to go. That's...
Wait, look, something's coming!
No need to panic, Paimon. The damage to the ley lines has allowed these soul-like beings to leak. It's just because of the ritual. It makes it so that everyone can see them. I know they look like ghosts, but it shouldn't last long. Although, there shouldn't be this many.
Home. This way.
Shilonen, stop the test! We've already confirmed what we came here for.
Got it!
What's going on?
I see. It wasn't just escaped souls. The ritual attracted all the souls.
Surrounding area?
The Night Kingdom is getting weaker by the day, especially in its capacity to accept souls. After death, many souls fail to return to the ley lines. Once a soul becomes lost, it can never return to the Night Kingdom. Lost souls can only wander listlessly.
Please, take me back. I cannot...
So the connection we established to the Night Kingdom, that's what drew them here?
Yes. The Traveler's soul is powerful, so the echoes... Some of these souls never made it to the ley lines. Others escaped from the Night Kingdom.
So they've always been around? We just couldn't see them most of the time?
We can try. Returning souls to the ley lines usually requires a complex ritual. But that's exactly why my people turned to Vessels. He has a remarkable ability to perceive souls. Even after the failed ceremony, he made it his mission to travel around Natlan. But most of the time, having the ability to perceive souls means watching them wither in agony.
So you're saying there will always be those that we can't save?
That's right. But saving some is still better than saving none at all. That has to be true loneliness. The knowledge that you've been abandoned by the world, even in death.
Yeah, we should try to save whoever we can! Vichama, is that...
Oh, I know you. I didn't think we would meet again. Using the Spirit Speaker Stone meant so much to me. Thank you, Seat.
Enough of that. What happened to you?
Wait, you're from the Scions of the Canopy? During the battle,
It's okay. The battle finally gave me the chance to fulfill my dream. Back then, I missed my chance at the Night Warden Wars. I scouted the location and direction of the attacks, so I could tell Chief Wyna the safest way to evacuate. Those with grappling hooks escaped through the air. Everyone else banded together on the ground to break through the front. But people needed information, so I stayed behind until the very end.
Oh, you're a true hero.
Thank you, but that's not why I did it. I did it for the future of my tribe. The battle gave me back my sense of purpose. That's all I wanted. And anyway, I was supposed to see Malco again. I thought we would win, but the Night Kingdom rejected me.
Even though you're a hero of Natlan?
I'm sorry. The Lord of the Night didn't do it on purpose, I can promise you that. The ley lines are in terrible shape.
I know. She can't help it, right? I get it. It just feels like fate is mocking me. Even in death, I won't ever get—
No, it hasn't been long since the battle. The door to the Night Kingdom should still be open to you. Give me some time. I'll think of something.
Is that even possible?
It doesn't matter. I have to try. A hero of Natlan.
This feeling.
Looks like this method worked on—
Thank you. Thank you so much. People don't always have the nicest things to say.
That's a given. I hope you come back to us.
If I may, what about the others? Can you—
We're sorry.
Don't apologize. You're doing everything you can. This isn't any— Let this land bear witness to my final wish for this. From now on, may every soul in Natlan find haven and home.
I promise you, Vichama. I will not abandon the ley lines.
Thank you. People like you are the true heroes. Goodbye.
Let me go back. Please, my child is waiting for me.
I'm sorry. Too much time has passed. There's nothing I can do.
Nothing you can do? Oh, is this the punishment I deserve? Home? Here?
She's one of the souls that overflowed from the Night Kingdom.
Home.
We're sorry. If there was a—
Home.
She's at her limit. Just getting here has taken—
Let me go back. Let me go.
The Night Kingdom isn't responding. That means its doors are closed.
Why? I fought my entire life.
I'm sorry. The ley lines are overwhelmed, and—
Why? Me? Who does it even matter? Who I—
Of course you matter! Wait!
Absolute helplessness. I'm sorry.
Save me!
Don't worry. I can help you. Just hold on.
The Night Kingdom. Thank you. from the masters of the Night Wind.
Seat Lolly.
Saint Love, what a beautiful, dazzling, just like the stars.
I can't disappear!
It hasn't been long since he died. I can still try to save him.
I can't. I can't.
Watch out, Sea Lolly! The abyss is corrupting him!
Disappearing. You are.
I'm sorry. The abyss has corrupted his soul from the inside. Even if we could send him back to the Night Kingdom, it would only make the situation worse.
I know. If we were just a little quicker. But it's too late.
Oh no! Saurian souls can be affected.
Their souls are still intact. I should be able to help.
Hold on! Is that?
That's right. I recognize him, and the two souls next to him should be his grandparents. Well, it all makes sense now. Io could barely sleep or eat because he sensed the presence of his grandparents.
That must be why he looks so happy right now. They're finally reunited.
When was the last time Io slept?
From what Kachina said, it's been a while. He hasn't been doing so hot lately, but now that he's seen his grandparents again, he looks completely at ease.
Kachina's taken me to meet Io before. He's always been such an energetic little Saurian. But whenever his grandparents started to sing to him, he would fall asleep in no time. I think it's a song from when Io's father was a baby. Or even before then.
That's amazing! Io was so restless earlier, and now he's completely calm! Io can finally get a good night's sleep. Still, it's not like this can go on forever.
No. Their time is running out. I have to send them back to the Night Kingdom before it's too late.
What's wrong with them?
They don't want to go.
I know you don't want to leave Io, but you can't stay here. If you don't go back to the Night Kingdom now, you'll disappear in a few...
They've made their position clear. We want to stay by his side, no matter what. We should respect their decision.
I don't want to leave them to that fate. But... if...
What fate? You mean like the other lost souls?
Yes. They will gradually fade away. Painfully and slow. But that is their choice. For the next few days, at least Io will get a good night's sleep.
That's the only way to prevent more souls from suffering the same fate. Once all traces of abyssal power are removed from the Night Kingdom, the Pyro Archon will restore the ley lines. That's...
So we're not just fighting for the living, but for the dead too.
What dream?
Oh yeah! You said the captain had a bunch of these kinds of souls with him. Maybe they're looking for a home too. But it's impossible for Conrians to enter the Night Kingdom, right? Although it wouldn't be the first time the captain tried to do the impossible.
Even in its fully functional state, the Night Kingdom can't accept foreign souls. It's, in theory, that means Conrian souls shouldn't be drawn to the presence of the Night Kingdom. Something strange is going...
One thing's for sure. It seems like the captain wants to help these souls.
Well, he usually keeps his cards close to his chest. If we want to know what he's up to, we just have to wait for him to act. Anyway, let's focus on the final battle. That's the most important thing right now.
I will. Good or bad, happy or cruel, we always have to face the truth.
I just wish I could have done more.
Hey, don't apologize. None of this was your fault.
I guess you're right. If we want to end this,
It's just another reason why this battle is so important. Traveler, before you set off, remember to give your ancient name to the Pyro, and then the rest is up to you.
And don't forget, we're all cheering for you. The day of the final battle is here. Time to go to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. You can do it, Traveler.
The Pyro Archon is waiting for you inside.
The sacred flame is even brighter than usual.
I don't think I'll ever forget this day.
On behalf of all who never lived to see this moment.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here. Judging by the confident look on your face,
Yep, it's good to go. Shilonen specifically reminded us to show it to you.
To Miney. Yes.
Is that an ancient name?
I heard this is the first time we forged an ancient name for an Outlander. Seems like it was a success. What's engraved on it?
Looks like my people are just as curious about this name. Traveler, Paimon, join me up. As you can see, I am holding the Traveler's ancient name. With this name, the Wyab entrust to him a monumental task, and this land binds us as kin. Tumaini, that is his name. Like starlight amid the darkness.
Tumaini.
Hope. After all these endless years of fighting, you fight.
Ever since the invasion of the Abyss and the decline of the ley lines, the Ode of Resurrection has protected us for generations. We have lived on this land, following in the footsteps of our forebears. We all carry that struggle with us. And now, thanks to your efforts, the end is in sight. This glory is one we share. It belongs to—
For Natlan!
For Natlan! Our suffering will not soon be forgotten, but there will come a day when we can proudly declare to our progeny, for our fallen heroes, our lifelong comrades, and all who forge the path ahead through trial and and tribulation. For our homeland, we will claim victory! In Natlan, no one fights alone!
No one fights alone!
To battle! We're here. I'm sure you're familiar with the site of the Night Kingdom by now. The corrosion here is relatively mild, so this is our last pit stop. Once we set off, we must destroy our final enemy as soon as possible. Otherwise, no amount of resistance to abyssal corrosion will save us from contamination.
So there's no turning back after this, huh? After you left, Paimon started to be able to see this place. It's a mystery to Paimon, too.
The sacred flame is connecting us. The moment it sent us here, it made sure you're... But still, you can go no further. The Abyss also has the power to corrupt the mind. But, while we're still here, I believe some of your friends may wish to say a few words. True, but there's time. Come find me when you're ready to set off. I'll explain the next step of the plan.
You're about to set off, right? Your bravery is like an echo through the valley, calling on us to respond in...
Everyone is waiting for you back at the stadium. We'll be cheering
The Abyss is powerful, but there's no reason to fear. Oh, and I brought Napika with me. She really wanted to see you.
Hello, Mr. Trapp. Not too long ago, you and Shalonen saved me and helped me recover. And now, you're going somewhere super dangerous and...
Yeah, he's amazing!
Shalonen says a name is like a blessing. So, I don't know any fancy... We can celebrate your birthday next time.
Then it's a promise.
That's right. A promise to meet again in the future. Our tribe is always open to you. Whenever you choose to return, we'll welcome you back. I have no doubt that victory...
At the end of the earth lies the primal flame. We have come from... That's right. Our...
A revelation came to me in a dream, and I shared it with my tribe. The spirits bless your journey.
From this day forward, plants will sprout because of you, insects will take flight after you, and all will turn to your will. I disagree. The land of Natlan nurtures life, but the Abyss knows...
Natlan is also a land of memories and legends. I live longer than humans,
And in all that time, I've learned what life and death mean to people. The dead draw solace from the living, and the living push forward in life and death. We all leave marks on this world. We can... Yes. Thank you for joining this fight. I'll wait for your safe return.
May the skies forever be clear and bright, and may we always be free to spread our wings and
War is a heavy burden, and still, we never stopped moving forward. Long-awaited peace is now within reach. You have the opportunity to set that future in. I'll be rooting for you. Oh, and Koya heard about the battle. We both had to make a difficult choice about family. But after our adventure together, we finally let go of our differences. Within the tribe, I found new sources of love and happiness. Koya told me, and I would do the same for her. The same goes for my human family. Koichi's father and mother. Maybe my relationships seem like a mess to you, but it's okay. I won't let any one of them. I will learn from everything we've been through, and rise above the trials of fate to become a better version of myself. Thank you, but I pledge to be someone you can lean on in all your future endeavors.
In this place where streams and waves converge, the people of the springs gather. Uncle Noo's here to see you off too.
You, young hero, are about to make history! My deeds are... When our ancestors first set out on their adventure, they could never have known they were about to found a tribe that would last thousands of years, and when future generations look back on our accomplishment, they too will...
Hey, why don't we record the traveler's story on a stone tablet? Just like the one on the mysterious island. Great! I better get on it or someone might beat me. Everyone in my tribe wants you to become one of Natlan's greatest heroes. Me, but as your friend, there's something I want even more. And it's once this is all over, I want to go to the hot springs. That's what being friends is all about. Quality time and good vibe. I'll hold you to it.
On behalf of the Signs of the Canopy, I offer you...
During the Turnfire night, I once said, may the will of... Recently, I saw him again in my... He believed this would be the battle to end all As expected, traveler from the first time we met, I sensed something special. I firmly believe you will defeat...
Although you are but lowly servants, you have brought us much amusement. We desire that entertainment to continue. If this is where we would get over it, of course, but if you do go die...
Are you ready, traveler? All right. Before we face our final enemy together, we need to... I'm sure you remember the Abyss tumors from the previous battle. Eradicating them was crucial to stopping the... Our final enemy has a core that possesses similar qualities. Since I'm more familiar with this place, I'll go find and destroy this core, while you go straight to the enemy's... All right. Then it's time to act. All of Natlan is behind us. So let's gather our courage and march into the unknown without fear. No one fights alone.
Malika already left, so you should get moving. Oh, and Paimon should stop distracting you. Paimon still remembers her promise. She's gonna cheer you on with all her... Paimon's not some kid who's afraid of the dark. She's gonna be brave this time, so don't you worry. Always. Good. You're not in this alone. We'll be with you in spirit the whole time.
Light it up! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Try and stop me! Something feels familiar. Wrath from the sky! Try and stop me!
Desolation!
Light of the blazing sun!
Hey, sis. It's been a long time. This form is... Actually, we already met in one of your dreams, didn't we? But... you never told...
Out of all the awakened souls, I was surprised you were one of them. After all...
Yeah. I'm sure my soul has been reborn many times by now. But that doesn't mean if the past, present, and future exist at once, then it's only fair we get to meet again.
You're right. It's too bad we don't have more time to talk.
Your plan is almost at the final stage, isn't it? I knew it. When you set your mind to something, I really wanted to help you in this era. But an ordinary person can't transcend time. Back then, I said I'd come find you one day. But... oh, I failed.
You didn't fail.
Wait. Then the paper frog I made? You got it?
Yes. And your architecture manual as well. The family you left it with got...
I'm so glad. 500 years is a long time. I was worried someone might talk.
No, they never forgot their debt to you. I learned a lot about you from them.
Sounds like I placed my trust in the right people. Everything I wrote, though, it's probably outdated now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh well. It's been a long time. And it's not like I was some innovative, but I lived a really happy life. I didn't have time for love, or for myself, but I didn't care. There are so many things in this world. You never took time for yourself either. Did you, sis?
No. It wasn't necessary. Besides, I made my choice. In the end, the method you used to transcend time was much more than a simple paper. You sent your love across...
I know that. Mom, Dad, and I, we feel the same way about...
All right.
I believe in you, sis. For Natlan.
Don't worry, we're here to help.
I call on your benevolence to heal our hero.
pylons are being protected by some kind of power. They can't be destroyed right now. Taking care of these monsters first might give us an opening. Game's up. Time's over. Take me up! Open fire! Bullseye! Knock him down. Let's fly! Coming in. Everybody stand back!
I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
I didn't know I could do that. Hello, Mr. Traveler. You remember Tlasoli, right? She's my mom, and I saw her in a dream. And she spent the whole time apologizing to pick up all those people who lost their memories.
Nechka told me all about what happened, and this was my advice. Even though we can't undo our mistakes, there will always be opportunities to...
I had a good talk with my mom in that dream, and she agreed to lend me her... My mom made a lot of terrible mistakes in the past, but now...
You're a very talented person, Nechka. I'm sorry your life was cut so...
It's okay. We still managed to do... Good luck, Traveler. We're all counting...
You can leave this place to us. When the monsters attack again, we'll fend them off.
We got to see each other in a dream. The square makes it possible to connect the living to the Night Kingdom. If the Abyss starts to corrode that area, it pains me not being able to see Mualani again. But if I can do something to protect Natlan, Mualani will grow to surpass me as a warrior. An accomplished great...
It's you!
We meet again. Remember me? I'm Malco. We met when you came to rescue Kachina. Vichama told me about the horrific battle on the surface, but now? The souls of the Night Kingdom have...
More importantly, after everything, we find... It's all thanks to you and Sitlali.
The path ahead has been heavily corroded by the Abyss. Navigation will be tricky.
I'll take care of recon and combat. I was in a bad place when you met me. But come on, follow me.
Of course. It's dangerous out there, so stay close. More monsters! Leave them to me.
I've got your back.
Open fire!
Yes! Coco, we made it! Come on, time to teach them a lesson. We're the Flower Feather Clan's top adventurers. Let's show them what we're made of.
Open fire!
Whoa, you're as strong as ever.
Huh. Who are these two?
You said it, not me. Everyone here's amazing. So of course that includes me, and we all have our own journey. And we need to see it through to the end. Not all of it. But right now, it's safe to say we're doing something extreme.
Definitely.
Then let's go. We're all with you. I know your guide fairy and little one couldn't join you here, but...
The power of the Abyss is protecting it. It's almost impenetrable.
Leave it to me. Time for the Abyss to face its reckoning.
Open fire! Here comes the catch. Busted.
That was amazing. Judging by your cloak...
I've never seen a soul like you in the Night Kingdom.
But the Night Kingdom doesn't accept Outlanders, right?
Yes. Although, rather than a soul, it would be more accurate to say that I was his most trusted second-in-command. 500 years ago, we fought against the shamans of the Masters of the Nightwind recorded my story on a woven scroll. Even now...
So you're him, but also not him?
That's right. What you see is the me from the story. It was in fragmented memories of my life. Unlike my righteous and noble commander,
You tried to...
I will stop at nothing to protect my commander's The most idealistic and righteous among us are the most fragile. So I must protect his edge. That is what the glory of Conria means to me. I do. I have my reasons, as do all who believe in something. Due to the limitations of the ley lines, we can go no further. The enemy's lair is...
But don't worry. All the souls of the Night Kingdom will lend you their...
You will become the hero of a new era.
You're a special one, Traveler. You proved that again just now.
The light will continue to guide your way through the endless... Go now. For Natlan. And for all who lost their lives to... This time, we shall prevail. Not for any single nation...
Hey, Traveler! It's me! Need some help? Doctors can be really handy in an emergency. With your special powers, you should be able to make it through this place. Go now! Go! Huh? What was that? I felt shake. Oh, I was wondering where she went. Well, that just means we've got even less time to waste. I never liked causing trouble, and I definitely don't want to be the one who holds up the pyro arm. Yeah, I'm really glad she fulfilled her mission. She seemed a lot more... all those years of worrying. But Anyway, that was enough for me. I won't back to the natural order of things. Worrying. All right, enough about that. All we can do is, I would say our nation's future is looking... Go now, traveler.
I embrace.
I trust.
I acknowledge.
I welcome.
I follow. I walk with. Tenoch, the one and many.
Let my people light up your path. Mawika is just up ahead. Now, go and bring forth a miracle reserved for the divine. You, the kindling we know as humanity.
Resistance is futile.
Extinguished, for the world will always fall to darkness.
Fire shall be this nation's tomb. War is nothing but a hopeless struggle. If you so yearn for the agony of death, then bow down to its true appearance!
You who traverse the stars, fear not. Natlan has placed its trust in you. Descender, ignite your fire, the hope that burns within.
I have witnessed the light of this flame dozens of times. Once the wood is spent, night will return. Failure. 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 Failure.
Bow to the abyss, or be destroyed!
It is too late!
Devour and destroy.
Watch out, Traveler!
All will be mine to seize, devour, and destroy.
Face your fate!
Your long journey shall end in vain. Even with borrowed celestial power, your destruction is inevitable.
You march to an end you cannot change. Millennia of struggle, all in vain.
The lives of the Descenders are more valuable. You've destroyed this world's hope with your own hands!
If I was fated to fail, then why do you fear? We embark on a pilgrimage for the wishes of the people. We choose to battle, to earn a glorious name. And in the end, we burn to cinders for a dream. And so this cycle continued, time after time. My fate is to bring this journey to an end, once and for all! Listen.
Did they lose? No, it can't be. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind.
Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
We won't give up hope. This is where we forge our future. With our own 2 hands!
Even after one of my attacks, the blaze of hope still burn within you. But with fear comes darkness, and with darkness comes dominion. In darkness the world was born, and so it shall return.
Before the final blade! The embers burn on!
Come, join me in the eternal night! I can release you from your suffering! Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me!
Switching gears.
Pyroclastic surge! Rev the engines!
I see it. Yes, he has shown me the future!
Incinerate! Full throttle! Wrath from the
Become the servant of the earth. Kneel before.
I bring forth the faith of the 6 tribes and bestow absolute freedom upon our heroes.
Angels, banished greed. You should have long since been dead.
We need to purify the totem poles.
His soul is noble and pure. Hero is just his starting point.
Why do you struggle when you are so weary? Why must you seek pain?
No one fights alone!
You toil in vain, and your blood is a worthless sacrifice.
Light of the blazing sun!
I wish to soar with him and see the world beyond the sky.
vain, and your blood is a worthless sacrifice.
Burn through the endless night!
Curse you! Enough, you foolish pests!
I admire his wisdom. How he always lives in the moment.
Being his friend makes me so happy.
Enough, you foolish pest!
We will take back Natlan's future!
Every adventure can be stressful and scary. But with the Traveler around, there's always hope. There's no challenge too great. As long as we're together, we can do anything. We will never, ever, ever stop moving forward. Because that's what it means to be best friends.
There's a faster way. Hop on!
Unbelievable. No signs of abyssal corruption whatsoever. Well, in that case, just get some rest and enjoy your victory.
That means there's officially nothing to worry about. You won! You and Paimon knew you could do it! The Abyss is no match for you!
Welcome back, great hero. I can't wait to tell your story to everyone.
We should record it on a woven scroll, too. That way your story will be preserved in my tribe for
Amazing job, Traveler. Becoming the first Outlander with an ancient name.
The Lord of the Night was right to place her trust in you. She chose the perfect...
The most important thing is that you made it back safe.
You came up with a rescue plan?
Well, the Traveler already saved me once. So yeah, if things got
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Wait, really? Who did you see?
So, you heard everything we said?
Those messages became part of your name during the forging process. I just didn't expect them.
Hey, what's embarrassing about that? I'll say it again right now. Being your friend makes me so happy.
Good one.
Things are looking lively over here. How you feeling, Traveler? Great. Just what I wanted to hear. The preparations for your celebration ceremony are almost complete.
Celebration ceremony?
According to tradition, we hold a celebration ceremony for our most outstanding warriors after their final pilgrimage. In most cases, outstanding means warriors who earned more than 20 victories in the Night Warden Wars. It's an exceedingly rare honor. You can think of it almost like a lifetime achievement award.
We haven't held one of those ceremonies in a long time, though.
True, but given the Traveler's exceptional contribution to this victory, let's head to the center of the stadium and I'll announce the honor to everyone. You deserve—
Ooh, then I'm gonna grab the best seat in the house.
Wait, I'm coming too.
Slow down, there's no... Moika, if this ceremony is to celebrate defeating the Abyss...
What's the point of holding a victory feast for yourself? Besides, I'm all right. Let's go. Today, Natlan's long struggle against the Abyss has many fought for this day and gave their lives for this cause. His ancient name, Tumaini, will be immortalized in the... From this point on, there will be no more Night Warden Wars, and we fought for a singular purpose: peace. And the funeral to commemorate the fallen will be held on a later day. But in the meantime, our hero will embark on a parade and show him the warmth and gratitude of our people.
Yeah! Woohoo! All right!
Go on. This is your moment. Now that the threat of the Abyss has been eliminated, I'll take care of that first.
Okay, we'll look forward to good...
Just a moment, great hero. Before you set out on the parade of blessings, please...
We bestow these gifts to every hero who receives this honor. They are proof of your bravery and strength.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for saving us.
Now, the person who has the honor of adorning you with these gifts is none other than one of Natlan's most out...
Oh, it's just someone we know.
You sound disappointed. Well, both in a personal capacity and as a representative of all. May your flame forever burn, pure and bright.
With us by your side, you'll never fight alone. Time to embark on your parade of blessings.
Hey, Hero! We're here to guide the way!
Great Hero! Could you look this way for a sec?
Yeah! Enjoy the parade!
Over here! Over here! Quick!
As the sun shines down on our nation!
Great Hero, could I have a moment of your time? A lot of people here really look up to you and would love to get a picture or an autograph. You don't mind indulging them for a little bit, do you?
Wow, look at all the people! That doesn't sound like too much to ask, right, Traveler?
That's right. The photo booth is this way, and the parade of blessings will continue in that direction. So...
Yes, that's it.
Thank you.
Oh, that pose is perfect.
Such a precious memento.
Wow, it looks great.
Can I have one more photo? Just one more.
Sorry, only one photo per person. There's still a lot.
It's okay. One is enough. One is...
Oh, look over here. Perfect. This is going straight into the next issue.
Thank you, Hero. Thank you so much for every...
All right, that's all the film. No more pictures, everyone. Huh? We can't keep our great hero here forever. Thank you for your participation and your understanding.
Wow, everyone's so enthusiastic. Paimon bet she can make a small fortune by selling photos of... All right, it was...
There's a bunch of people waiting for you here, too! Woohoo! The Great Hero is here!
It's the Great Hero! Quick, get ready to take a picture!
Line up, everyone. Single file, please. The hero will be...
Thank you.
I'll treasure this for the rest of my life.
The hero's autograph? I actually got the hero's autograph?
All right, last one. The great hero has a parade to finish. Thank you for taking the time to sign those autographs.
Sorry to bother you, great hero. I'm a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. I know everyone's been curious about the hidden message.
Every ancient name has a story behind it, and comes, usually, the Wyab reveal those mantras to our chiefs in a dream.
Oh, you mean like the lines the 6 heroes recited when they appeared? But, Where do they come from? Is it something you have to decide, Traveler?
Oh! That was beautiful! I've got it all down!
That's the final element of your ancient name, right? That means you've been completely accepted by Natlan's ley lines!
From the Lord of the Night herself? Legendary.
Tumaini! Tumaini! Tumaini!
Wow, you're here too! And you brought a bunch of friends! Look, they're dancing!
For music, for the sacred flame, and for our heroes! Huh? It's the great hero! Please, come dance with us!
Whoa! What do you think, Traveler? Should we join them? Alright! Paimon's always willing!
Hey, not bad. You're a natural.
Let's hear it for our hero!
We now arrive at the end of the Parade of Blessings. Let us offer the Traveler our... Woohoo! Yeah!
That's a hero's welcome if Paimon ever saw one, Travel. You deserve it, of course, considering the risk you took.
Traveler, Paimon! Finally, I was looking everywhere.
St. Molly! Why didn't you come to the parade?
Never mind that. I have something important to tell you. I went to revisit the revelations in my dreams as soon as you came back from... But I couldn't fall asleep just anywhere. I needed somewhere private. I didn't want anyone to overhear me sleep talk or watch me... Anyway, that's not the important part. It's about Mawika's death. Her fate hasn't changed at all.
What? Didn't you defeat the bad guy behind all this? Does that mean the war isn't over?
No. The disaster is over, but that's why I came to find you. I need to know what I'm missing. Where is Mawika right now? Did she tell you?
She said she was going to restore the Night Kingdom. Compared to fighting the Abyss, that should be pretty easy, right?
Easy? Not so much. We can't restore the ley lines without the Lord of the Night. The Lord of the Night is weak right now. She told us that herself, remember? I'll admit.
True. If the Lord of the Night could restore the ley lines by herself,
Not even that. The Lord of the Night knows the ley lines better than anyone. Point being, this matter is far more complicated than the Archon made it out to be. We need to get to the bottom of this. Mawika has accepted her death, remember? For her to let someone... She must think the outcome of her death is... The moment Mawika used the Ruler of Death's power, death was demanded in return. Not necessarily as repayment for... That means Mawika doesn't have to just sacrifice herself to the Ruler of Death. She can still use...
Then let's get going! Where do you think she went? Could it be where we found the source mechanism?
The Lord of the Night should now be able to appear anywhere in Natlan. What we need to know is where the Ruler of Death can be summoned. According to the Lord of the Night, the Ruler of Death is one of the Shining Shades, an extremely elusive figure. Even
Right! Xbalanque created the rules of Natlan by borrowing power from the Ruler of Death. Wait, do you think Xbalanque could have met the Ruler of Death in Cinder City?
It's very likely. After all, Ochka Natlan was built on the site of a previous dragon's...
Alright, then let's head over right...
It's not easy to get there, so follow me. I'll take you.
Man, this place really is hard to get to. And, Paimon wasn't the only one who saw that weird thing up there, right? All those eyes inside of it? Talk about creepy.
I believe that's how the ruler of death keeps an eye on Tevat. Quick, this way! We're almost there!
I have grown weary of the endless wait. The fate of this land is of no interest to me.
However, you humans managed to meet the expectations of the heavenly principles. Moika, as the price for using my power, I shall now bear witness to your, and with you, the war that your nation has waged.
Mawika!
You got here sooner than I expected.
What are you doing?
Closing the final chapter on the plan that has consumed Natlan for 500. We've eradicated the Abyss from Natlan, but its power remains in worlds beyond Tevat. Only by completely restoring the Night Kingdom can we defend against its corrosion in the long run. But the architect of the Night Kingdom is near her end. She lacks the power for such a task. And worse still, if her life force is depleted, the rules of Natlan disappear along with her. We have no need for the Ode of Resurrection right now, but it remains Natlan's strongest defense should the Abyss return one day.
So, your plan—
Yes. My plan is to once again— 500 years ago, I gave my life for the chance to be reborn in this era. A chance to see all my plans to completion. And now, to sustain the Lord of the Night.
I respect your decision, Mawika. But this method requires an immense— The flames of your life force are exceedingly strong. But a life sustained by fire is one destined to—
I've thought about that. With the Abyss out of the picture for now, the Sacred Flame's power will be future Pyro Archons will continue to seek new sources of fire. As long as Natlan's legacy endures, the Night Kingdom will survive, impervious to the Abyss.
Once again, you place hope in the hands of the future.
But the pilgrimage can replenish the power of the Sacred Flame. We can give it that meaning. Why shoulder this burden by yourself?
Because I want the pilgrimage to change. The pilgrimage was an essential part of our struggle against the Abyss. A grand competition full of promise and glory. But it also chained our fear and anxiety have been our constant companions. We knew what the consequences would be if we laid down our arms. And so, Natlan became the nation of war. This is where Xbalanque defeated the dragons and granted our people the liberation of their flesh. And now, in the same place, I have the chance. There will be no war, only competition. One fueled by our dreams for the future, rather than a new future deserves a new meaning. A chance to take a—
Very noble indeed. But what does any of this have to do with you? You speak of— In my eyes, Mawika, you are not inherently special. A child of Natlan among countless others. Yes, the situation is urgent, and the ley lines must be restored.
That is where we differ, Lord of the Night. You see all humans as the same, but I understand what it means to— A leader is swift and decisive in the face of reality. Someone capable of making the right choice even when there are no good sacrificing the remainder of my life to help Natlan overcome this crisis. That is the right choice. After all, leadership is built on the trust of ordinary people. Without them, there is no Archon. The people look to their leader to make the world a better place and stand up for them when it counts. For that reason, I must see my duty through to the very end.
But what about you, Malwika? You still... Is it that unimportant to you?
It's not important, Citlali. There is nothing more important than protecting the future we built together.
I shall accept Mawika's sacrifice for the Lord of the Night as her death, and I will bear witness to the Thus concludes the deal I made with Xbalanque several thousand years ago. Lord of the Night, you may now begin. What are you waiting for?
There is another who wishes to take part in the ceremony. And I cannot disregard—
Another?
I was to bear witness to a death, and now this—
If the life of this second individual fails to meet my requirements, I fear I may lose my patience. Rest assured, his life will hold equal value. I am the helper of humanity, and I must always place their demands first.
Cumbersome. But there is nothing to be done.
Wait. This feeling...
We made it.
Thank you for showing me the way.
The captain?
The other individual you mentioned.
Indeed. Like you, he carries many lofty ideas.
Mawika, I understand how you feel. And if I were an ordinary mortal, I would have... But like you, I've been waiting for this day for too long. And I can offer a... You created this new future. And you deserve to guide its direction. Your life should not end here. But death is the end I have been trying to reach all along. I have come this far to use my death to open the gate.
Your people?
That's right. They have been with me for the past 500 years.
But how? Carrying that many souls within you? Besides, you weren't affected by the source mechanism like I was.
Do you still remember the voice that you heard? It came from my heart. With the help of technology from Conria, my heart was modified to convert. As a result, I became extremely sensitive to souls, and developed the ability to sense their presence. After encountering countless lost souls during the disaster 500 years ago, I forsook the capacity for knowledge granted by the modification, and used my heart, the lives of my comrades, as well as many Natlanese.
And you want to...
Yes. The ley lines will not accept them. But by merging my existence with the Lord of the Night, I can become...
He expressed this to me, and I agreed. The captain envisions a kinder and fairer set of rules for humanity. In addition...
Revenge?
After all, it's because of her that I bear the curse of immortality, the curse of absolute life.
I now understand that which you...
Then, bear witness to my resolve and hatred. The people of Conria committed grave sins. And for that, we were cursed to suffer endless physical torment. But most of us were innocent. Most of us knew nothing of the Five Sinners' exploitation of abyssal power. If I sacrifice my life for the Lord of the Night, you get the death you desire. But, at the same time, the curse of it left unresolved. That paradox could uproot the natural order of this world. Even you, great ruler of death. Your curse is now the tool with which I will overturn the oppression of the gods. Forsake one of your rules. The choice.
Your new heart has limitless potential, and you have wielded it with bravery and honor. I grant you the title of Sentinel Knight. Like the 4 pillars of strength, you will continue to safeguard the glory of Conria.
The glory of Conria.
Our land, our dignity, and every comrade who fights alongside us.
The Night Kingdom is almost destroyed. Our fallen soldiers, your comrades, they have nowhere to go. Huh? What are you doing? Are you taking all their souls with you? You're just an ordinary person. You can't bear that kind of burden.
No hero should have to wander alone.
The curse of immortality. Using immortality to fight death. Using my rules against me.
Make your choice. Reject your rules. Or allow me to trigger the paradox.
The curse of immortality must stand. Use it to fulfill your final wish.
Well fought, my lord. Thank you for everything.
This time, let's go together.
Yes. Let's go together.
Captain...
The curse of immortality still exists. Does that mean the captain will never...
Lord of the Night, is the captain still...
There is no need to pursue traces of him. For those cursed...
Even so, please pass on my gratitude. His long journey has finally come to a close. I suppose this is a happy... I cannot imagine how much pain he endured over the past 500 years. Or how much strength it took to never stray from his goal.
There's something I've been trying to figure out. I don't think I ever saw him. I tried to ask him about it on the way here, but he didn't answer. Just like always, he never talks about himself.
It's probably due to the voices. When souls merge in a single being, their voices echo endlessly through. Souls that retain memories of their death often scream and wail in despair. Considering the...
So, over the past 500 years, he didn't sleep? At all?
Without experiencing the curse of immortality, we will never truly know his agony. But I can see why his hatred for the ruler of death was so strong. In the end, he used that immortality to his advantage, and well fought, Captain.
You may wonder why the Night Kingdom, a land of souls, was unable to accept the soul. The reason lies in the Heavenly Principle's modifications to the ley lines. But at one point in time, Natlan's ley lines were decimated. Even after reconstruction, the rules needed for that unique quality is precisely what drew the captain to Natlan.
Did he try the same thing in other nations?
Yes. But although he fought to save Natlan not only to defeat the Abyss, but because this is the only land where the soul... We met not long ago to talk about that very possibility. And I, too, recognize the need to change the rules of the ley lines. Not only for the souls that wander this land. In the eyes of the heavenly principles, that kind of change is extremely...
Thank you for everything.
See, Lolly, when I gave you the Pilgrim's Chronicle, I said something right. How many years of life are enough? 10. But now, I have the chance to live forever. I am immensely grateful to humanity for this gift.
You don't need to thank us. You bear a heavy...
Heavy? No. Farewell, humans. Creators of miracles.
Looks like she returned to the Night Kingdom.
So, this was the captain's goal. He fought to the end for all those souls and challenged the rules of...
He was an outstanding warrior. He took on a burden that was meant for me and even brought about a better outcome. He was right. Natlan needs a leader to guide its future. If not a successor, then that responsibility will continue to be... But for now, let us pay our final respect. To my sister, Hine. I know all that remains in the Night Kingdom is your memory, but I still wanted to write a short letter after countless partings and farewells. The pilgrimage is still a popular tournament, but now its only purpose is to showcase the thrill. Our cultural legacy is not rooted in our suffering. With the restoration of the Night Kingdom, our people are now free to leave our borders. I'm sure many exciting and eye-opening events, and although our battle scars will fade, the stories of our heroes will never be forgotten. When a new you returns to this land one day, I know you'll recognize the significance of the land we love has not been destroyed, but grows stronger by the day. I will forever be grateful that I got to see you again. And when the flames deliver this letter to you, I actually got the chance to finish this, and not a moment too soon. It's time to bid farewell to all the fallen.
Take me up! Hey! Is that part new? Paimon's never seen it before.
We are gathered here today to bid farewell to all who lost their lives. This struggle has caused us profound pain and brought us face to... But through it all, our bravery and resolve... Even the tiniest of sparks can unite to become a blazing fire. They lit our way forward and showed us the path. When our homeland is revived and life blooms again, it is just as our poem describes. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The fallen are never truly lost to us. We will be reunited one day, and as we create new legends and write new poems in honor of our beloved home, their deeds immortalized in our memory, and their names immortal. This epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant warrior and brave Saurian. I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui Harbinger, who sacrificed. He was a warrior from Conria, who helped defend our nation 500 years ago. A man who, in the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines by turning his curse into a weapon. We have had our differences in the past, but on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own. In Natlan, all heroes. Our heroes here. Is there something you want to discuss? The forces of the Abyss have always sought to corrode Teyvat. The ley lines were created by the Heavenly Principles, and it's only with their... If the Abyss had free reign, this world would become a living hell. We saw that any attempt by humanity to harness the power of the Abyss is met with swift punishment. The Heavenly Principles and the Shades show no mercy in that regard. That unyielding approach is also the source of great sorrow and hatred. The situation goes beyond a simple discussion of right versus wrong. Perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future adventures. Oh, isn't it obvious? The Ode of Resurrection didn't take effect at all. Your own strength is what allowed you to keep fighting, as well as the moral support from everyone. And still, moral support is also an important, if underappreciated, effect of the Ode of Resurrection. The captain's subordinates sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked the Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility of obtaining the Gnosis. And the captain respected the outcome of that match and refused to violate his principles. But, since this is the final Gnosis, I doubt that Tsaritsa will... Perhaps a replacement Harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make sure to be prepared. A direct conflict with the Fatui is unavoidable the moment you step foot in Snezhnaya. So make sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired some new intel about the fragment that suddenly appeared in the sky. Such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's remnants, relics of secret source technology from the era of the ancient dragons. Coincidentally, a small squad of Fatui infiltrated our borders around the same time it appeared. Our investigation revealed them to be the subordinates of the Doctor. Their stronghold is in Nod Krai, a land with a long history not far from Snezhnaya. The people there can use a very special power. It's said that this mysterious power predates even the 7 elements of Teyvat. Ancient Moon's remnants, the Doctor, a mysterious power. The project that connects all 3 must be ambitious indeed. Huh? Tribe? Oh, you're thinking along the lines of how the names of the 6 heroes were inherited. In truth, apart from a few ancient names associated with a certain tribal culture or tradition, most ancient names can be inherited by... Your name likely falls under that category. The Wyab will select someone who shares your character and name them as your successor. Of course, that won't happen for a very long time. The long journey of the Pyro Archon has now come to an end. Together, as we celebrate your glory, allow me to thank you once again. This time, thank you for the respect, understanding, and support. You can keep chatting with your friends nearby. I think...
So you can help Paimon get stronger, right? If something like this happens again, Paimon wants to fight by the...
Hey, did you hear? As long as we get permission from our chief, we can leave now.
Yeah, it's because the ley lines have been restored, right? And
that means we can finally see the outside world for ourselves. I heard that Fontaine has a huge ocean. That is totally my vibe.
I want to go to Liyue. The mountains are supposed to be
Sounds like the makings of a great vacation. Let's start playing. But first, we all promised we would go to the hot springs together.
Strange. Why does no one praise the Does no one care about my heroism? A great hero such as myself, forced to remain... Well. A compliment. After all these years. It's about time you knew your... Hey! Why are you glaring?
My teacher once said the weight of fate is decided by the... You helped Natlan overcome a cruel fate. From now on, we just need to see where your fate... No.
When Guthred's soul possessed my body, all I saw was the captain carried countless souls within him. It must have taken so much strength to live like... For us, his death is something sad. But for him, maybe it finally...
I knew about the captain's immense strength, but I never expected, no matter how prejudiced I may have been in the past.
The stories of heroes will continue. If Natlan faces a crisis again, I'm sure people will look to We've earned our place in history.
When I was little, my father told me about Thrain. He was brave, fearless, and deeply respected by his men. I never thought that, in my lifetime, another Outlander would fight to save this land.
Just like the Archon said, we can now proudly tell our children that this war is a thing of the... We will never forget your contribution. And Natlan will always be with you.
Our hero's here. As we celebrate, thank you for... You can keep...
What are you thinking about, Traveler? Oh, the battle, right? Even though we won in the end, it cost a...
Story! Story! I want to hear a story!
Come on! Tell us! Tell us!
Well, you kids don't miss a beat, do you? All right. You can be the first audience for this now.
Want to stop and listen to the story? Sounds pretty fun!
This is a story of the great heroes of our time. There are 3 great heroes at the center of this tale. The first is an outlander known as a warrior of great strength, completely immune to... Most importantly, the traveler is kind and brave.
Yeah, he's super strong. Tell us more.
Hey, just let him finish the story.
The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Traveler. Paimon thinks he recognizes you.
The second hero is also an outlander. Many years ago, he forged a connection with this land and used his body as a vessel for the souls of his fallen. His goal was to give them a home and, with that, a chance to be reborn. The third hero is none other than our current Archon. Not only is she a powerful and respected figure, but she also, with the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlan against a dangerous foe. Now, this story truly begins with the arrival. Under his guidance, Kachina performed exceptionally well in the pilgrimage and earned her chance at the... Suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out, and Gasoithoth appeared. Everyone gathered at the stadium and sang the Ode of Resurrection together to send their support to the... Hermione became known by all. And everyone... In the beginning, there was darkness until someone set themselves aflame. Only then did the universe know light. Anyway, the dust has now settled. The traveler fought for life. The captain fought for death, and our Archon, Mawika, created a bridge between them.
Wow! Is there more? Please don't let that be the end.
Sounds like you like this one. Tell you what, give me some time and I'll...
I loved it! This is the best story ever! Yeah, and Hermione is the coolest ancient name. I get to be Hermione today, okay, guys?
Hey, it's supposed to be my turn. No, it's my turn.
No, it's my turn! I get to be Hermione.
So, no one wants to be the Pyro Archon anymore?
Sounds fun. What do you say, Traveler? Want to let Paimon be Hermione for the day? Alrighty then. Let's go, Paimon! A new adventure awaits!